What's up? Steele Jackson here. Haven't made a video since my Q&A, but yeah. I'm telling you this right now, people. This is my year, my fucking year, and you know it. I believe we're gonna be 12-4 the season. It's my final prediction. I was gonna say 13-3, but 12-4 is me being a realist at best. And I'm gonna address it's my last talk about the AFC North as a whole. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Let's talk about the Cleveland Browns, shall we? Basement dwellers. That's all I could say. Cleveland Browns have been our bitch since they came back to the league. They have not beaten us at Heinz Field since 2003. Yes, in 2009, 12, 14, they beat us in their house. But that don't matter because every year is almost a sweep with you guys, and you know it. And I wish there could be more Brown video makers to try to trash my team, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers, Bengals, or Ravens. I wish there were Browns fans on here. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, if someone like me pisses you off, why don't you do something about it? Cam up and let's see what you got. Okay? Because I want to see a Browns fan on here to try to trash me or any one of my Steeler Nation brothers. Anyone from Ravens Nation or Who Dey Nation. Anyone from there. I want to see a Browns video maker on here. So, I propose to anyone who is a Cleveland Browns fan. If you're, like I said before, if I piss you off, Renegade, or anyone else, cam up and let's see what you got. Do something about it. But Cleveland, they hired Hugh Jackson this offseason from Cincinnati, which he was their offensive coordinator last year from the Bengals. And let's just see what he does. I could see the Browns having 4 or 5 wins. I see nothing changing from the city of Cleveland whatsoever. Even though they have a championship there now from the Cleveland Cavaliers because they made the Golden State Warriors choke, which is the biggest choke job in history, by the way. But enough of that. I really don't see nothing coming out of Cleveland whatsoever. I don't. They got RG3, aka I call him RG Knee because he's injury prone as hell. And they have no line. The only person they got is Joe Thomas. And their running game, we'll see. And as far as receiver, their receiving core absolutely sucks. Their best receiver is a rookie, a freaking rookie. But like I said before, I'm being a realist. The Browns have potential to surprise a lot of people this year. So we'll see. But for right now, I can see them at 4 or 5 wins. Let's go to the Baltimore Ravens. They're going to come back from injuries a lot. They missed a lot of their talent last year. They went 11-5. They ended up sweeping the Steelers, which was unacceptable. And both those losses were embarrassing, I tell you, especially the one at home. But that's back in 2015. I'm looking forward to 2016. They have Joe Flacco. He is overrated as hell and not elite whatsoever. Ever since that Super Bowl, he's just fallen apart. And he's getting up there with age. So, Ravens Red Zone is a fucking nerd saying Joe Flacco is better than any other quarterback. Dude, the guy is overrated as hell. Okay? He is, I repeat, overrated. 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 They have Justin Forsett as their running back. They drafted a offensive lineman in their first pick. Ronnie Stanley, if I'm correct. Stanley? Yeah. Whatever the hell his name is. They're going to have CJ Mosley back. They're going to have Terrell Suggs back. I guess their receiving core will be solid. They're going to get Steve Smith Sr. back for one more season. He is your best wide receiver in your receiving core. Other than that, who do y'all got? Exactly, nobody. Steve Smith is your only hope for your receiving corps, and we'll leave it at that. So I could see the Ravens having 8 or 9 wins of the season, but perhaps I could be wrong. I want to give a shout out to Truth, Raven Nation. He is a Raven commenter. He is one of my favorite subscribers, so we'll just leave it at that. So Browns 4 or 5 wins, Ravens at least 8 or 9. Now let's move to the team that we eventually eliminated in the playoffs last year, the Cincinnati Bengals. They lost a lot of talent in the offseason, but they had a good draft. They ended up drafting Steel Jedi's favorite player from the draft, WJ3. We ended up getting Artie Burns. I wish we had WJ3, but it is what it is. They're having Andy Dalton back at their quarterback position. They're gonna have Jeremy Hill and Giovanni Bernard back. Giovanni Bernard was injured, but Jeremy Hill, we'll see if he steps up or not from his fumble last year that cost them the game. But we all know they gave that game away, but we'll leave it at that. They lost Marvin Jones and Mohamed Sanu to other teams. Like I said before, they got a wide receiver that couldn't get it done in New England in Brandon LaFell. They got Brandon Tate. They drafted Mr. Tyler Boyd. Congratulations. He likes to have a little bit of a drink, so y'all should show him the ropes, and hopefully he's not an asshole. But yeah, so the receiving core may be okay, but we'll see. Their offensive line with Andrew Whitworth, and all the other boys. So I guess their offensive line will be solid. We'll see. Their awesome defensive line in Geno Atkins, Damata Petco, Carlos Dunlap, and Michael Johnson. Their linebacking core, Ray Maluga. They picked up Carlos Dansby from the Browns to replace AJ Hawk. Vontaze Burfict's going to be out the first 3 games of the season. 4, I should say. 3 or 4. But I believe it's 3. And your secondary, we'll see. They have Adam the Chuck Artist Jones, hashtag Renegade412 on that. Drake Kirkpatrick, the first round bust. And we'll see. I could see the Cincinnati team as a 10 or 11 win team. As for us, I think our secondary is young. We're inexperienced, but we have the talent to make it this year. In my opinion, we do. But we'll see. I could see us as a 12 win team. 12 wins at best. 12 or 13 wins? Yep. That sounds right. So, how this division will roll, how we're going to win the AFC North. We are going to sweep Cleveland because they ain't nothing. Bengals, I'm still predicting a sweep, but realistically we're going to split. But this is my prediction, so we're sweeping the Ohio teams, and we're going to split with Baltimore. We're gonna lose. We're gonna beat them on our house on Christmas Day because I want a Steelers win for Christmas Day. And with that being said, Steel Jackson, check up on out of here. The football season is around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to wake up. It's time to make some noise. And I have strong belief that we'll go to at least the AFC title game this year, and see either Indy or New England. But I'll leave the playoffs at that because anything could happen. So with that being said, shout out to the Steelers Nation, and I'm out of here. Oh, and also, join our group, the Renegades of Pittsburgh. We have our own squad name now on this YouTube. Giants Mafia, Philly Knights, how you like that? On 49er Empire. So we have our own squad name, the Renegades of Pittsburgh. So, if you want to join the group, ask the Steel Jedi, and he'll observe your profile picture, see if you're a Steelers fan, and you're entered. Alright? Let's go. I'm ready for this season to come. This wait has been too long. And I'm about to end this video now because it's 10 minutes long now. And I'm out of here. Oh, shout out to my crew. I'm out of here. I want to give a special shout out to MacMain7040 advice on his last video. I'll take it the best way I can. And I'll leave it at that. So shout out to you, brother. Shout out to Renegade 412. He's helped me a lot with the channel art and profile, and yeah, he's a great Steeler video maker, and we'll leave it at that. Shout out to the Jedi, may the steel be with you. Steel Twins, Inside Wrestling Truth, Bruin Steel Legends. It's Just Blaze 412, Punk, Arcantos, and Fan 1.0, or commenters. Joey the Dark Knight Panther, even though he's a Panther fan, he is a new TTC video maker, so all the Panther Nation go sub him up. So we'll leave it at that. This is our year, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me on that. No, alright. The only thing I can see stopping us is either New England, KC, or Oakland. That's the only teams I can see. But other than that, I don't think we're gonna be one of the top teams in the AFC, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. With that being said, this is Steel Jackson, about to check up on out of here. Go Steelers. Hashtag Berg proud. I believe black and gold for life, and that's it. Till then, peace. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.